Jules, co-working, I think, is what Luciano Spaletti needed. In fact, no, actually, he needed unemployment. I think, in my view, genuinely. He is sticking around.
He is indeed.
Let's go back to the game. People have said it's the worst Italy performance in a major tournament ever. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. We've had some pretty rotten ones. We've had some pretty rotten teams where we didn't even qualify. But this was really, really bad. And I'm just going to tell you, look, it's always shared responsibility, the coach, the players, blah, blah, blah. But I actually think this time it is mostly on Luciano Spalletti.
Yeah, I just think that none of his choices, or the choices that he made for that game, worked out, which is sometimes what happens to managers, even the top ones, head coaches, everything. But to start Stefan El Shaarawy in a game like that after playing 0 second before in these Euros.
Okay, sorry, hands up out there, everybody who thought Stefan El Shaarawy had retired. No, and you know what's crazy? He's 31 years old.
Yeah,
but
he's a good squad player, I guess, for training and stuff, but not to start.
Squad player for what? For Como? I mean, look, this is my issue. The guy went to China like 6 years ago. He came back and barely anybody noticed because he hardly played for Roma. When he did play this year, he came off the bench. He was mostly substitute. This is your big solution in a game like this?
No, but maybe Spalletti likes him for his ability defending. I don't know. They've worked together before, so I don't know. I was surprised he started, and when Zaccagni scores a goal like he did against Croatia, to not almost reward him with a start in the following game. And I know Zaccagni is not Messi, but it's still like, the guy has taken you there. At least that's how you can repay him in a way. But just even Fagioli, who we said before has not played all season because of his suspension. I understand that Spalletti likes him and likes the profile and sees an amazing player in the future in him. But again, this is a different thing.
Fagioli played for Jorginho.
Yeah.
I know my eggs here. You know how many people in football are superstitious. I'm just going to throw this out there. Did he actually bench Jorginho because he's like, ooh, what if we get a penalty? And Jorginho's already missed 2 key penalties in 2 separate games against Switzerland and at Switzerland. I don't want to be in that situation.
Surely not.
You don't think his strange head, his strange mind might go in those directions?
That's not how you make decisions, really.
Oh, really? You don't think Spalletti makes decisions like that?
I don't know.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
And at the back, all right, fine. Calafiori's out.
Di Marco is out.
And Di Marco's out. All right, Calafiori, you went for Mancini. You went for the more muscular option, which, again, does that really make sense, given you're up against Brill and you have Bastoni in there? Whatever, fine. But then, at left back, you have left backs who are similar in profile to Di Marco. I mean, Raul Bellanova is probably the fastest player on this Italy side, right?
He is.
No, let me go and put in Darmian, who's 40 years old, just about, and is a center back, and let me have him play left back.
I know.
What's the logic there?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, even for Di Lorenzo keeping his place in that team after being shocking in the group stages games, really.
Sorry, can I just get another stat for you? Only 3 Italy players played every minute of every game. Bastoni, no argument there. Donnarumma, no argument there. And Di Lorenzo, who did not have a good tournament.
Bad season, and was clearly targeted by the Swiss and by Vargas, and everything that the Swiss were doing well was on their left-hand side, Di Lorenzo's side. So, yeah, I think not the most inspired performance from Spalletti. And he said, I haven't been the best of Spalletti's in this Euros. Well, too right.
Yeah, we're going to rip into Spalletti more on the Gab and Jules podcast. I've got plenty of ammo. But we have to give a shout-out, I think, to Switzerland as well. Remind people that Murat Yakin, back in October, after they drew 3-3 at home with Belarus, they had to score twice in the last 2 minutes to keep his job. He was almost out of a job. There is a learning curve there, Jules. And they look so good.
Incredible turnaround. I mean, I don't really know where it comes from. Chaka said that before the tournament, him and Yakin went for dinner, just the two of them. They drank wine, they talked, maybe they cleared the air. I don't know, but everything that he's doing is working so far, which is really, really remarkable. All the tactical choices, all the players, all the environment.
And that's the big thing. I mean, Switzerland didn't win because they have quicker, more athletic players. I mean, that too. They won because they totally outsmarted Italy and Luciano Spalletti. More of this on the Gab and Jules podcast.